Science of Mind textbook tells us, believe on the principle of life itself, for all that we have or ever shall need. It is not some power or a great power. It is all power. All we have to do is to believe, never wavering no matter what happens. It can be tough. He goes on, as we do this, we shall find that things steadily come our way, and they are coming without that awful effort which destroys the peace of mind of the majority of the race. We know there can be no failure in God's mind, and this mind is the power on which we are depending. First, believe. Heard this before? Yeah. First, we have to believe. Second, I think we need to be aware. Aware of the desires of your own soul. Focus on you. Now, some of us were taught to believe that focusing on you, me, I, was selfish. Well, what it is taking care of the self. Because if it's not well, you can't be there for anyone else. It isn't selfish. It's nurturing. It's loving. I believe it's vital to come into a greater awareness of what you currently believe about your role in how you choose. In how you choose. It's vital. The way we choose can be the way our family has always done it. Are we doing that? Are we carrying on the family traditions? If so, how's it working for you? Love Dr. Phil. How's it working for you? Like the way you're currently operating in the world? Do you? If the answer is yes, great. Keep doing it. If it's no, great. Honor your experience and your awareness and change it. Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. Somebody else will do that for you. Don't beat yourself up. Don't point it out to you. Don't point it. For me, to change with a clear awareness is like shopping for a new suit. I love to shop for new suits. Especially when they're on sale. Well, over here, on this rack, is the style I've always worn. And over on this rack is the new style. Okay? So, the first thing I recognize is I have two choices. But then upon that recognition of the old or new, in the question is where awareness builds. This is what I have or am, and this is what I choose to be or become. So in the question builds the awareness. In my choicing. I like that word, choicing. In my choicing. So as my focus turns toward the apparent, others are revealed. I can select the old suit. I'm familiar with that. And I can make some alterations, make it look a little better. Or I can accept the new one. I can accept the new one. Or I can do nothing and wear the same old thing. What's the best choice? The one I make. The one I make. Always is the one that you and I make at the moment. Why? Freedom to choose. Freedom to choose. Freedom to choose from a clearer, more informed state of mind. So important to be clear and informed. I could be so, it's an A word, about making choices. It drives a lot of people crazy. Because maybe make a decision. I'm gaining awareness. in the moment. So, is there a different result of each of those three that I mentioned? Yeah, there are. So what if sometime later I don't like the choice I made? Blame you, or you, or Minda. I could. The world, I could. I could. My parents, that's been done. That's been done. I could. I have. But it's my choice. And I must take responsibility. We must all take responsibility for being now. For being now. It's not a bad thing. Because it's also my delight of taking responsibility. My delight in the excitement to know I can choose again. I get to choose again. I get to go shopping for that suit again. Understand it from a place that it could be buying diamonds for some of you ladies that like jewelry. Or clothing, or chickens, or whatever it is, a new CD. You know, become excited, get yourself an idea that excites you and build on that excitement. Good dinner, guess who's coming? That's great. And that delight, that excitement to choose again, it allows me to be ready to do that the next time. You know, awareness is paramount to formulating newness toward your life's opportunities. Awareness is paramount. So many choices. There are so many choices. Every choice opens a door of opportunity. Every choice opens a brand new door of opportunity. And that's my statement of truth for you today. Every choice opens a door of opportunity. In the beginning of my life, my parents supported my choices. Some with yes, others with no. Others with no. Doesn't always mean yes, kids. You might say my choices were guided by the wisdom of their living and of their loving. I remember times when I was in high school and I wanted to join a club. And they said, yeah, you can do that. You can do that. And this is how you can do it. Provide your own transportation. Because we only had one car back in the day. Yeah, I could walk. I could bike. However I got there. But I had to find a way. I was given responsibility for finding the way. Now, the same was true for everything else in high school. Now, I had to figure out how to do this on my own, like I said, and it was a great opportunity to go through the process of choosing and re-choosing and finding what worked and what didn't work. And I learned to open my own doors early in life. And I thank my parents, Clifford and Francis, for the liberty to use my creative mind to achieve my goals. And like I said, I was guided and held responsible for the doors that I opened by my parents too. And the rules were made always crystal clear about how the household ran. And the efforts of my freedom to choose were most times joyous, sometimes painful. But there was always a price to pay when I strayed from the rules of the home. Anybody else have rules of the home? We tested them, didn't we? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Tests are good. So many choices. Now, I knew I was straying before I did it, right? And I know it now, even before I do anything. Now, I still know that there are certain rules, certain laws. My parents were examples. The military I look at as examples of order and firemen, teachers, doctors, all of that, all of those people are examples of order, rules, protocol. They all taught me that there were rules to thrive by. speed limits, weight limits, respect for others, manners, and the right choice for me in every circumstance is I come from that place of awareness of what works for the highest good. And I still live by these foundational principles because they are working for me, not against me or anyone else. In the science of mind, we learn that we are working with a universal principle, a law, the law of mind, which operates out of our foundational principles, showing up as it's showing us what we are believing. Showing up as it's showing up. Showing us what we're believing. Freedom to choose is so powerful to the individual. So powerful. So here are a few ideas as you consider some of your new choices. First, make the decision to fine-tune your awareness of what you're choosing. You have absolute guidance and freedom to experience your good. Second, alter the attitude of your attitude. Alter the altitude of your attitude by taking responsibility for you. Third, release the attachment to what was and reclaim your birthright by living in the now. Really living in the now. And the fourth, let go. Let God. Breathe. And simply be. I leave you with this. Know this life is up to you. Live it in love and full awareness of Spirit's active participation through you, through all you believe yourself to be. And allow the choices you make to be the ones of spontaneous combustion that open new doors of opportunity all around you. All around you. So many choices. So many choices. Namaste.